Hi Titan, this video is specifically for you. I wanted to show you what SpaceEngineers is like. So I'm going to load up my world here, and I'm going to do a little quick because I think Bandicam only lets me do 10 minutes. So let us see what our world is. These are different saves. This latest one is the one I'm working on. Let's up settings. It is survival, off mode, safe because I don't want asteroids smashing into me. But you can pause it here and see all these different things. I put everything on realistic because I don't like having, um, you know, welding that's too fast or refining that's too fast, and also I like the small, tiny inventory size. But this is this, and let's see what mods we got here. So mods are pretty easy here. Less cargo ships. I don't want any. Actually, no, I do want some, but they spawn way too fast. So I actually have this one disabled for right now. And oh, these are the disabled ones. These are the real ones. Dark Starry Night is what makes this one possible. This is just kind of like a TIE fighter-ish type of cockpit. This one is pretty cool, but I'm not actually using the parts for it right now because they did break my save game a little bit ago, and I had to go back and fix it. So this one just simply makes interior lights and spotlights a lot better. This one finally lets you use all that stone for something useful, as it says, and same deal here for interior lights. Okay, so let's just get it going. Key on swill, continue last. I'll take you on a brief tour of the stuff that I've made so far. It's pretty modest, because this is survival, and in survival mode, everything costs a metric shit ton of supplies and materials to make. So you go around, you mine the different various ores, and then you refine them, and then from that you can make the parts, and the parts go into the things that you place. And let's see, just as a common example, one piece of light armor block for either a big ship or a station takes 25 steel plates, which isn't a lot, except you realize that you're probably going to make along the lines of maybe like 500 light armor blocks for a ship or a station, probably on average, and that's just a small one. And by comparison, a armor block costs, I think, 125, something like that. So here, just get back up here so you can see my little area here. Alright, so here is an asteroid that I found, and let me go and take a look away from here so you can see how little I can see. Alright. Nope. A lot of nothing, right? So, literally the way, and I'll explain that in a minute. Literally the way to find an asteroid, and I found one right here actually, if you can see, I don't know how good the resolution is, but you have to look for the blackout spots. This is going to be a small little dipshit one. See? There's an asteroid. Little tiny one. Probably doesn't have any ore in it. Whatever. Alright. So, getting back here. This is a little station that I've made on the side of this asteroid. And it's very modest. It has just a platform, some cargo containers, which are chock full of shit. There's a bunch of unrefined things like 39k worth of gold, 23k worth of uranium, all unrefined, as well as some actual made parts. And I'm just looking through, I'm refining a whole bunch of things, and it takes forever to refine things. Especially uranium, especially cobalt, and most especially platinum. And platinum is probably the most important resource in this, because you need it to make thrusters, and thrusters make things go, so it takes a lot of platinum to make things go. So these are the two refiners, the big standy-up thingies. Those are the cargo things. I've got them connected through with a connector here, so I can attach some smaller ships like mine. That is a grinder, which is used for deconstructing ships. And somewhere I have... oh gosh, what did I do with it? Oh, it's right there. That's a welder ship, which is used to weld things. And here you can see I'm making a better mining ship, and this is it's in progress. It's not quite finished yet. I think this is a design I'm going to go for. This is going to be more Not so much for mining for minerals, but this is going to be more mining for excavating. Because what I want to do is go in here, and I want to excavate this wall so I have room to develop my base in the asteroid straight back that. So this wall is probably going to be removed. You can see I'm already kind of working on it, although it's a little crappy because ore gets all over the place. This is a control seat, which just lets you recharge my personal energy. You see in the bottom left it's going up. And also just to see what's going on with the place. If this were a ship, the control station would make a lot more sense, but primarily this is used to replenish my energy, as well as just check how much fuel time is remaining, yada yada yada, and how much power usage it is. So the good thing about being in space is there's no up. So here is the quote-unquote up, and here is the quote-unquote down. And all this is just the same components. These are two refineries. They're just upside down, and I colored them red just to be cool. So just so I can see at a glance, red is down and blue is up. So I put a spotlight there and a spotlight here. And these things are just connected through by these things called conveyors. I just have them kind of color-coded, whatever. They don't really make a difference if they're color-coded. It's just kind of cute from my point of view. These are assemblers, so I can actually make parts. And then I'm using this new thing that was recently introduced a couple patches ago. This is an arc furnace, which is used specifically to refine iron ore at a faster rate compared to the other refineries, when I'd rather have those other refineries doing stuff non-iron to begin with. This is the first quote-unquote big ship that I've actually built on this game so far, and all it really is just a bunch of thrusters, conveyors, and a large cargo container attached to a little platform and a piston in the middle. And on the end of the piston is a spherical gravity generator. And the point of this is basically, if I'm here with my little mining ship, you know, this stuff right here, this is iron. And this stuff right here, this black stuff, this is uranium, which is very, very valuable. I need uranium like crazy. But iron is also very important because you use it for practically everything. So, what I do, I have my little mining ship, I'll show that to you in a sec, and I just kind of scrape away at some of this stuff. I'm going to make some passages and this and that, make it all nice in the inside here. And most of the ore I collect in the drills directly, but a lot of them are scattered about as these little rocks. And this ship's job is literally to collect all these little rocks and place them on the end over here. These things are called collectors, so any loose rocks that smash into this part are collected by the system, and these conveyor systems are connected to my large cargo container here. So I've never unloaded this, so I've got a decent amount of ore, assorted ore here, which I'm just keeping as an emergency just in case. Just all in this cargo container right here. So here is my little mining ship, which has done the bulk of all of my mining to date. It's just 2 drills, a little collector, some thrusters, this is an ore detector, and some spotlights. Spotlights are extremely important given the mod that I'm running here. Let me just get in here and turn on the ship so you can see. Alright, ship is on, V for third person. Here's the way it looks. And alright, so let me move this in here. Hopefully I won't crash and ruin my ships. Here, do a little bit of mining real quick just so you can see what it's like. And then I'll show you what the point of all this is. Oh, is my gravity generator actively running? Yes, yes it is. The blue strip in the middle means it is. It'd be red if it was off. And my ejector is turned off. Mining. See those ores go flying by? Most of them are just sprites that are like really nothing, but the bigger ones, as such, see? And that's usually what happens. So what I do is if I just kind of put my ship right here, a lot of the rocks will crash against my ship. They won't do any damage or anything, although they might like occasionally bend a light piece of armor block. But really, placing my ship here is a great way to make the